Morning. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining so early on this gray and rainy Friday, but it is Friday, so that's something joyful for today. My name is Heather Waterworth. I am a small business owner here in Minto. My business is Creative Worth Branding and Design, and I'm also the president of the Minto Chamber. So I get to host you all this morning and sort of lead the way through the presentation. A couple of housekeeping items. We are recording this event, so just letting everyone know that disclaimer this morning. Make sure you're muted so that we don't get any background noise or additional sort of feedback as we're going through this morning. The Q&A will remain open throughout the presentation, so please feel free to ask questions. We will address them in a Q&A format at the end of the session, so please ask throughout the meeting. Funny comment here. How can anybody recognize anyone without our masks on? It is a sign of the times for sure. And then at the end of the session, I know we're all business owners and business hours start early. So you will, if you have to leave before the end of the session, you will get a follow-up email with a survey about the event. And you'll want to complete that because when you do, you'll get a $10 gift card to any Minto restaurant of your choosing. Normally we would all be together in one spot having breakfast and just enjoying each other's company, but here we are on Zoom, and we get that Zoom fatigue is real, so if you need to dash out before the end, please feel free to do so. I would like to acknowledge that we are learning, working, and doing business within the traditional territory of Indigenous people and show respect to the original people of this time at the time of contact. These include the Odawa, Mississauga, and Anishinaabe and transitioning tribes. We would also like to show respect to our current treaty partners, the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation. We have a few special guests with us this morning, so I want to give a moment to recognize them as well. MP John Nader is with us this morning. MPP Randy Pettapiece. Grey Highlands Mayor Paul McQueen. Deputy Mayor Dave Turton, Councillor Ron Elliott, Councillor Judy Dirksen, Councillor Jean Anderson, and Town of Minto CAO Derek Thompson. I'd like to invite John Nader to bring greetings if he's available.
Just give me a second, Heather, to promote John to a
Sure.
panelist here. Oh, there he is. Perfect.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, John.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, everyone. It's great to join you virtually. It's unfortunate that we can't be together at one of the wonderful restaurants in Minto enjoying breakfast together, but it is nonetheless great to be able to connect with everyone in the greater Minto community. I'll be very brief this morning. I just want to thank everyone for all they're doing in this very difficult and challenging time. My office is available anytime if you have any concerns, any issues. This is, a time that we've never been through before. And so if anything you need, please don't hesitate to reach out. And it's looking forward to hearing what's all going to be shared with us this morning. And again, thanks for having me. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, John. And next we'll hear from MPP Randy Pettapiece.
Well, good morning. Again, thanks for putting this on this morning. It's like John said, it's too bad we can't get together. But anyways, we're in uncertain times right now, and things are not looking good as we look forward as far as our fight with this COVID-19. However, I want to congratulate all businesses for cooperating with us. It's been difficult, it's been hard, and it's not a lot of fun. But I do want to thank you for your efforts to help us try to keep this virus under control. We have offered a number of programs to help small businesses. I hope that if you can take advantage of them, you are. And if you need to information on that type of thing, certainly contact our office and we'll get that information out to you. So anyways, thanks for putting this on again. And hopefully next year we're doing this in person at one of the great restaurants in Minto. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy. And yes, I think we're all looking forward to when we can all get together again and have breakfast together. So here's to 2022. Finally, I would like to introduce Town of Minto Mayor George Bridge. And at this point, I will be handing off the presentation to him. And he's going to take you through some of the amazing initiatives that are happening right now and yeah, bring some excitement this morning.
All right. Thanks, Heather, and thanks for hosting this with us. Always really feel good about our cooperation with the Chamber and how we work together. And every year that we have the Mayor's Breakfast, and normally we rotate them out throughout all the different towns and whatnot. But this year we're doing this virtually, and we're really hoping that we can get some feedback from everybody and present sort of where we're at and what we're trying to do for the 2021. So just want to let you know. So on that note, also I'd like to thank John and Randy, and I believe Paul McQueen's on here as well from our northern neighbors in Grey Highlands. Nice to see you, not see you, but I'll see you later, Paul, at the end, I hope. And of course the council that's here today. It's very important for us to reach out and talk to our businesses, and looking forward to this conversation today. On that note, we're actually going to do a poll, and I believe, Belinda, the first poll question comes right now at this slide, I believe, right?
And the next slide, slide
Next
4.
slide. So get ready, you can do a poll, and we're trying to get information throughout this program, and so we can really do feedback sessions with you. So I know last year we were in the COVID situation with 2023 for most of it, but I'll tell you, if you haven't had a chance to look at it, look at the program here, the 2020 year in review. I know the Chamber have all seen this, and but I think anybody out there that if people say what's been going on, take a chance to look through this, because it's an amazing document, and a lot of good hard work was done last year. So we're looking forward to this year as well. So just to give you an idea, here's some of the projects, and this group here. Totally, the groups, I guess I would call them, the Palmerston, Harrison, and Clifford groups, the downtown groups. What an amazing job they've done. What an amazing opportunity that they've presented to our community. And the 2020 Red Grant project that they put together and got it going. And you can see from here just all the different contributions from all the businesses and how we can work together with private sector and 3 levels of government, or 2 levels of government. Well, 3, I guess, if you want to look at them all. So really a good situation here. And we're going to see a lot of stuff in 2021 projects going forward. So it's kind of neat to see this, because maybe the next slide.
I was actually going to launch the poll right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're launching the poll. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So here's the poll that we're asking people, what was their favorite enhancement to the downtowns in 2020? So here you go.
Good one. That's a good question. All right. So we get to do this now. Very good. Unfortunately, I can't vote. There's all good ones there. Right. Okay, there's the answers. Well, that's really well laid out. Good stuff. Well, thanks for that, everybody. And yeah, let's go to the next slide. Yeah, so these are the groups that spearheaded many community events and fundraisings, and I just like the hardworking volunteers. I don't know if everybody's aware, but next week is Volunteer Week. I think if you picked up the Wellington Advertiser, you would have figured that out, because there was amazing amount of coverage about volunteers, and we're going to talk about that at the council meeting on Tuesday. But these groups of volunteers just were amazing, and I just can't believe just how well this has gone. So keep up the great work and into 2021. I think I'll turn it over to Belinda now, and she'll follow through. And again, feedback through this session is really appreciated. Thank you. Go ahead, Belinda.
Yeah, thanks, Mayor Bridge. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to be here with you all this morning. And like Heather said, we'll turn on everyone's cameras at the end for Q&A so that we can see everyone's faces. Feels a little weird being by yourself. Anyway, so looking ahead to 2021, what are the projects that these groups have on the go for the RED project specifically? So you'll notice coming soon are some information kiosks that'll be in Hairston, Palmerston, and Clifford. You'll notice some new public parking signage helping people passing through the community know where they can park and make it easier for them to shop. We're doing some entrance enhancements in all 3 communities as well. So tying in the downtown brands into the Minto entrance signage a little more. So you'll watch for trains, cones, and phones. And lastly, Palmerston will be getting some seasonal lighting throughout the park this year. So watch for those fun projects coming up. And some other exciting things happening in the downtown. So last year, you'll recall the Mural Mania event that we held. The mural on the Legion was very well received, and that is done by an artist. His name is Blaze. And both Hairston and Palmerston wanted Blaze to come back and do a mural. So we're really excited for this mural here that will be going on the side of the Foodland. And it's really intended to be like a postcard and an Instagrammable moment. So people will be standing in front of this, sharing photos, and what great exposure for Hairston. And then in Palmerston, when you get there, yeah, perfect, thanks, Summer. In Palmerston, obviously a beautiful train setting, and again, a similar kind of look and feel. This is going on the Lions shed near Old 81 and the clubhouse at the front of the park. So those are happening. And then Clifford, don't worry, you're next too. Not a mural, but we're really excited to be partnering with the Clifford Rotary Club and to develop the Clifford Rotary Celebration Square at the corner. Last year, the Rotary Club did a great job with the gazebo, and our downtown group worked on the tree and getting lighting and all that fun stuff. So this is a preliminary concept that will be presented next week to our Clifford Rotary Club and the Downtown Committee to get their feedback on. So nobody else has seen it. I didn't see it till yesterday. But we're really excited to really amplify this space, create a place where people can come, that we can have outdoor, when we can do this all again, of course, outdoor mini concerts, art in the park. Clifford is an eating destination, so we've accommodated room for people to like sit outside and really enjoy and get their takeout even later. So this is going to be a centerpiece of downtown Clifford for sure. And I'm going to pass it back over to Mayor Bridge.
Thanks, Belinda. And I just want to bring this up. We managed to do the 2020 Bears Golf Charity Tournament, and we did it for the Youth Hub, and it was a smaller scale. I was hoping, and I'm still hoping that we'll be able to do a full-blown one this year. And one of the recipients, because of all the hard work they've done for the tournament, is going to be the downtown groups are going to be one of the participants and recipients of the money this year. So we're looking forward to that, and it's August, I think the 6th, but I'll get back to you with that date at the council. But we're hoping it'll be a full one again. But we had a good time last year, and we did raise some money. But this year, hopefully, get back to raising more money. And I think we've raised over $100,000 since we started this back in 2010. So looking forward to that. Thank you. I'll turn it back over to Belinda.
Yeah, so I'm going to power through a bunch of slides here. It looks like I have quite a stretch, but I will power through. Definitely want to share a lot of the great news that's happening. It's been such a hard year that I really feel it's important that you understand there are a lot of good things coming to Minto, and that's going to help us all in the future. So industrial land has been booming. Harriston, we have 2 agreements of purchase and sale in the works, and we're exploring the opportunities of servicing the remaining 25 acres there. In Palmerston, we sold land to McClellan Industries, J&A DeVries Construction, Predac Developments, and Lakeridge Heating and Cooling under NAC Reinforcing Steel Services. So the industrial park in Palmerston is filling up. There is a lot of interest. Thanks, Summer. As you can see from the map, there is a lot of interest, and we are very quickly running out of land, which is why we're exploring the option for Harriston. So costs are quite high, and we're also looking at increasing our land fees because there is so much demand. But this is all great news. Yeah, thanks, Summer. So there's the Harriston Industrial Park, and you can see where we have the 2 agreements of purchase and sale coming. So yeah, it's good news all around on the industrial side, probably the busiest year we've had. Building permit stats, so we always like to share these, and this is for the first quarter of this year, and despite being shut down in January, these numbers aren't too bad. And Terry wanted me to mention that we are trending on track to have a record year in 2021, pending we don't have another shutdown here with the construction sector, but it is shaping up to be a good year in terms of building and development. And we wanted to just update on some residential things that are happening. The Creekbank Meadows in Palmerston is booming. Phase 2, as you can see here, is almost sold out. Phase 1 was built out last year, and they've been working on servicing phase 2 and 3. And as you can see, phase 2 is almost sold out. Moving to Harriston, the MEX subdivision is moving along. So this is at the south end of Harriston, and will include 66 single family lots, 11 semis, which is 22 units, and 40 street townhouse units. So it's a great mix of housing. Hopefully we can get a mix of pricing as well. Again, MEX is doing some great 18 townhouse units in 4 buildings at the north end of Harriston. And this is going to be an apartment complex, which is going to be great. We desperately need this type of housing in our community. And then some commercial and institutional things that we can let you know about. So in Palmerston, there are 2 significant residential commercial developments in the preliminary stages. Can't give you too many details around that right now, but they are significant. And also our friends at the Royal Terrace are working on their expansion of a 96-bed long-term care facility. And as a result of that, we are working on reconstructing Whites Road. And so that's going to be a big project over there in Palmerston. Okay, so move to Minto. Because of all this stuff that's happening with housing, we've kind of pulled back on our Move to Minto campaign last year and this year because of low inventory. But in 2022, we're preparing to relaunch the Move to Minto campaign. We are working with Memory Tree Productions on updated videos and working with a variety of local photographers to update our photo stock to drive this campaign home in 2022. So we're going to launch a poll here. Next question. Like double duty on the back end here. So there's your question. So we're welcoming newcomers, and we're asking, would your business be interested in submitting coupons, samples, or promotion items into the newcomer welcome bags? And it's a multiple choice question. We are hoping to get back to doing our newcomer welcome receptions, hoping maybe even for the fall, but if not, we're putting bags together for these newcomers. And it's a great way to promote your business. And if you're one of those that are saying yes, if you could in the Q&A, just type in your business name and we'll know to follow up with you afterwards to get that. So we have just a couple more coming in here, and then I'll end the poll. Okay, great. And we'll share the results. So yeah, there looks like there's some people out there that would like to contribute. So that's great. Like I said, put your business name in the comments and we'll reach out to you afterwards. Okay, I'll turn the polls off. Okay, moving on to the jobs. Oh, yeah, the job portal here. Yep, okay. The Move to Minto, we did have a live and work Minto, where we showcase jobs and housing opportunities. We've recently combined and partnered with Mapleton and Wellington North to create a Northern Wellington jobs and housing. We thought instead of the three of us all having our own and paying our own fees and dividing up advertising, it makes more sense to combine these. We pool our resources and we can advertise this portal in a bigger, better way. So this just launched this week, so check it out if you're looking to hire, or if you are a property owner and you want to post stuff, then by all means share your rental properties on there because people are looking. And I'm going to turn it over to our CAO, Derek Thompson.
Oh, thanks, Belinda, and good morning, everybody. First off, I'd just like to say thank you to the Chamber for being such a great partner in allowing us to have this forum with the Mayor's Breakfast. It's very awesome. I get to share some good news and really just a couple highlights from our major capital projects this year. One big one is our Palmerston Water Tower is being repainted this year. And of course, we're replacing the Brunswick Street bridge as well. We're working on Allen Street and the Square in Clifford, and Belinda gave you kind of a snapshot of reactivating that square is going to look like. So that's very exciting. Also, if anybody goes down 12th line, you know, we need to do a bunch of work there. So we're going to actually start that work this year, which is really, really great news. And I feel like giving a drum roll right now, and Summer's going to move me to my next slide, to be able to say that the big news is a $1.76 million renovation to our Palmerston District Community Center. We're so excited about this project, and really it would not have been possible without the help from our federal and provincial partners. And I'm really appreciated of all the hard work that our representatives on our provincial and federal side, Randy and John, do for us, because it certainly wouldn't be possible for us as a town to be able to execute these types of projects on our own. So this is all very fantastic news and very exciting for the town and the community. And on that note, I think I get to pass it back to Belinda.
Great, thanks, Derek. All righty, so the BRNE action plan. Yeah, this was a big project for us in 2020. We did a lot of surveying, and thank you to everyone who participated. As you can see there, across the county, we had 435 surveys. And in Minto, we did 114 surveys. Summer and I reached out and connected with many of our businesses on multiple occasions, and she'll speak to that later. But out of that is coming a 4-pillar action plan, which includes operating safely. That's around $100,000 from the county that's been allocated to that project, which includes a variety of different grants and things that they're looking to do for you. Business services, and to the tune of $50,000. Mental health resources for businesses, there's no cost associated with that. And then the whole Shop Local and Promote Wellington campaign at $50,000 as well. So these are programs all being finalized. Obviously, there's a lot more details under here, but the final details should be coming shortly, and we look forward to sharing how this can benefit you, and thank you for your participation to help us drive that. Also want to make note of our Summer Student Startup Program that's relaunching this summer. Deadline to apply is May 7th. So if you know any kids between the ages of grades 6 to 12, they can apply for this great program, receive $450, 5 training sessions for their given money for participating as well. And these are just some of the youth that have participated from Minto in 2019. So it's a great opportunity. I'm going to take this opportunity to launch a poll here under this category. And it's a really simple one. Do you know any youth that would be interested in participating in this program this year? Yes, no, or not sure. Okay, that was fast. Thank you, everyone. So somebody knows a youth. If you know that youth, please connect with me so I can share this with them. Oh, sorry, I gotta share that with you guys. Have them connect with me so I can connect them to this great program. Also, our Saugeen Connects partnership, which is a partnership with Wellington North, West Grey, Brockton, and Hanover, as well as the Saugeen Economic Development Corporation, just received RED funding. It was a really quick turnaround, and we were able to deliver 2 really successful programs in a really short period of time. One of those was the Succession Math Planning webinar series with Ian Cubitt, and the other was an AWE, so Advancing Women Economically webinar series. So this took women through a 10-week program, and they learned all kinds of things around entrepreneurship and leadership, and they were both really well-received programs. Okay, lastly on my plate here is we are launching Pitch It. So typically we do this in March, April. But just given the situation, we didn't think it was a good time to be launching Start Your Business programming. So we're holding off and revamping it a little bit, and we're going to launch this in September this year. So stay tuned for more information if you are looking to expand your business or know someone that is in fact looking to start up a business. And I'm going to turn it over to Jess.
Oh no. Sorry, folks, my computer glitched right there. Good morning. I am Jessica Martin, and I am excited to talk about the Youth Hub in Palmerston this morning. Started up in an interesting year with 2020, but we are sure excited for the opening when it's safe to do so. So for those of you who don't know what the IYSN is, the IYSN is the Integrated Youth Services Network, and we were approached back in 2018 with this vision and an idea of bringing integrated care and youth services to rural Wellington and Guelph. And from there, it just blossomed into this amazing project that I am a proud member to be a part of. So the Minto Mental Health and the town of Minto, as well as the municipality of Mapleton, are proud partners in this, all coming together to support this exciting project. So the IYSN is a consortium of service organizations, and we're all united in one goal to build that new standard of care and support services for our youth. So meeting our youth where they're at when they need the support. Instead of being a reactive community, we're hoping to be that proactive community to get the youth the services they need when they need them most. The hub is going to be located right beside Norwell at 390 Main Street in Palmerston. We have been working along on the site here, and these are some pictures of the spaces that are completed. There's still a few more things rolling in. COVID-19 has definitely proven us some challenges getting the materials in and the renovations, but we are excited to see this progress come to life. And as you can see, it's pretty colorful and fun. We've had some amazing local businesses donate to this project, and we're so excited for the upcoming opening. We are planning a big grand opening, hopefully in June, if everything goes well, and that will be with the help of all the other integrated youth hubs in Wellington County. There are 3 of them. So there's one in Palmerston, in our lovely municipality, and then East Wellington in Erin, and then there's one finishing up renovations in Fergus, and then 4 more are coming in Guelph. So stay tuned, and if anybody has any questions about this project or about the IYSN itself, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to chat a little bit more about it.
Well, thank you so much to all of our friends at the town of Minto. That is so much good news and exciting news. This is really abnormal for municipalities. We talk about this all of the time, but the collaboration between the chamber and the town is really, really unique. You don't see that in every community. So we're really grateful for all of the partnership with the town of Minto on the chamber side, because it really is a driver for all our programs and initiatives on the chamber side. So As I said at the top, I am the relatively new president to the chamber. I took the reins in February. But I've been a board member for about 5 years. So I've been learning and really embedding myself in the business community in that time. But also wanted to highlight all of the amazing directors on the board as well. We've got a few of them here. You can see all our smiling faces from our monthly Zoom meetings where we discuss programs and initiatives and just sort of the general sense of what's happening in the business community here. So we've got a few directors here. We've got Glenn Hall, we've got Michael Hendrick, Ashley Noble is our treasurer. She's new as well to the board. So we've got a really great energy going right now, despite all of this challenging time. But we're excited to move forward with some new initiatives. I'm excited to bring some new ideas forward. My sort of personal mandate for the next 2 years of my term is to really broaden the diversity of our business community. We've got such a strong home-based business community here. They're really hidden businesses, but they're so valuable and such an integral part of our community. So I want to bring some more of those people to the board and to the front of our business community while honoring all of the sort of bricks and mortar Main Street businesses here. So lots to come. And I'm going to tell you about a few things that we're working on right now in a couple of slides. One of the things that's so unique, the chamber board is all volunteer based, which I should mention because we're all giving up our time every month to contribute and to really foster the business community here. And as I've been president, I've been looking around at what other chambers are doing, and what sort of struck me as I look at the neighboring chambers, is that their boards they're not necessarily owners that are driving the boards. And that's something really special and unique about the Minto Chamber. So we look at all of those faces sitting on our board. We are all business owners. All businesses are valuable in a community and drive our economic development. But to see that every one of those people can come at it as an entrepreneur and a business owner and really bring that perspective to the things that we're doing and be the voice of the business community, it's so valuable. Hopefully most of you are already chamber members, but I just wanted to highlight some of the benefits of membership as a reminder of what being a member is really all about. It is an opportunity to connect with Minto business owners through events, training, and initiatives. Particularly in the last year, we've really had to put our thinking caps on and bring some creativity to foster that networking and that sort of peer-to-peer support group. We have tons of resources and are happy to be sort of a sounding board for questions and provide support to help you navigate the business hurdles, particularly in this last year. Summer's going to tell you a little bit about some of those initiatives in a few slides. We are advocates for small businesses, and we have a great direct link to MP John Nader and Randy Pettipies as well, so that we can bring our issues forward and get them addressed at a broader level. We have as a member, you get to be included in our business directory, which is online, and it's this little printed book. You recognize it, and that is free to be included in as a member. It's distributed to over 5,000 homes and businesses in Minto and around the area. The chamber really works hard, and this is, kudos to Summer, because she works so hard to amplify all of the business initiatives and promotions and anything new and happening in our business community. We do that through advertising opportunities and social media in particular. We do offer free and subsidized advertising opportunities on Whiteman TV every month. So that's the What's Happening Minto segment, and also on 88.7 The River. That's a regular feature too. And then just some of the more practical things is that we have money saving benefits. You can be part of group home and auto insurance plans. You can get fuel savings, advertising, and lots and lots of other benefits. So just a reminder of what your $180 a year gets you as a chamber member. So a couple of things we've got a poll. So what is your number one reason for being a Minto Chamber member? Just wait for all of those to tally up. Yeah, see, not a surprise, right? Being connected to the business community and networking opportunities. And as I said, we're really working hard to try and find opportunities to bring that peer-to-peer connection and networking in a virtual format until we can all be together again. We are hopeful that by December, we will be able to have our annual Chamber Christmas party. So stay tuned. So as I mentioned, the business directory is really our main promotional piece that we do for the Chamber. Again, it's this little book. This is the 2019 version, but we did put it out in 2020 as well. But we know it's really, really valuable for business owners. It's placed in tons of spaces around the community and in a broader area as well. But we want to really amp it up a little bit. So moving forward for 2021, we're going to keep the small book format. We've heard that people like the small size of it, but we want to work to improve the content so that we can really better tell the story of the business community here. You'll see a little tease of what this might look like. We will have tiered advertising opportunities, but it's not going to be just a straight print ad like you've always submitted. We're going to write little advertorial segments and really help paint the picture of what the businesses do and how they serve the community here. So stay tuned for more information on that. We're aiming to publish that in late June 2021. So you'll hear from Summer and I in a couple of weeks with some more information about opportunities to advertise in that. And also something exciting to look forward to, coming June 5th, we've got a new promotion called Dig in the Deals and Stroll in the Streets. It's not an event because we can't have an event, but it is a partnership between the Minto Chamber and the Downtown Revitalization committees. And really, we're just working to have a few outdoor activities in each of the three communities. So you can see on the graphic there, we've got different activities in Harrison, Palmerston, and Clifford. And we're really encouraging businesses to participate either through sidewalk sales or other special promotions. There is not one sort of single spot. We've got little happenings all over the place. And again, this will be subject to COVID restrictions and public health orders, but we think it's going to be a really exciting kickoff to summer, just a celebration of the last year and all of us surviving and making it through. So in Harrison, we're going to have, there'll be a small garden show hosted by the Horticultural Society in Tannery Park. In Palmerston, we're going to have, that's the opening day for the farmers market. We've also got the makers market happening outdoor in Palmerston at the same time in Lion Heritage Park. And then in Clifford, we're going to have food and some additional makers vendors in Celebration Square as a great way to sort of end your morning. So you can start at the farmers market, make your way through, and then have lunch in Clifford. So that's the idea. Again, we're not congregating anywhere, but we're just encouraging people to get out, support our local businesses, and enjoy our communities. Another new promotion that's coming up, and this is a really exciting one because it's free for all Minto businesses to participate. You would have received an email from Summer this week about this initiative. It's coming up quick and it's got a short deadline. You need to submit your info by April 20th. So if you didn't hear from us, please reach out. We want all businesses to be a part of this. This is a special newspaper insert that's going to be included in the Wellington Advertiser. It's going to be distributed there. It will be 10 full pages. It's going to feature local business promotions, savings, coupons. We've got dedicated sections for bricks and mortar shops, for restaurants, and for makers and artisans as well. So this is super excited. It's going to be a pull-out section. And this has been subsidized through various grant funding, and that's why we're able to offer it to all Minto businesses where you don't need to be a chamber member for this. There will be 16,000 copies distributed in the June 3rd issue of Wellington Advertiser. So that connects really well to our June 5th event. And it's going to be distributed all across the region. So Wellington North, Minto, Mapleton, and then also in campgrounds and local attractions like Pike Lake, etc. So super excited. If you haven't heard from us about this or you missed the email this week, reach out, let us know, and we'll get you the info so that you can participate. And our poll results. So yeah, it looks like if this applies to you, then you've already chosen to participate, which is awesome. So again, it's free to participate. So get on this. Again, it's one of those subsidized advertising opportunities that the Chamber can provide to you. So I'm going to pass this over to Summer now, and she's going to tell you a little bit about how the Chamber has been responding to COVID over the past year.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending the Mayor's Breakfast. It would be great to see everyone, but we welcome you nonetheless. So throughout COVID, the Chamber has been working really hard at helping businesses through information gathering, connection to resources, but a few initiatives we are particularly proud of. I'm sure by now you're all familiar with our Think Minto First program. It's been around for a very long time, but with the help of Awesome Interactive, we were able to push this to an online platform to allow businesses who were closed or inaccessible to be able to sell gift cards. And we are super pleased to report we've sold over $13,000 in gift cards just on the online platform alone since December. So it's being utilized. We've used it for prizing, and we're just really happy to be able to support this and to be able to push this for our businesses. Another thing you'll see, Locally Loyal Minto. I'm not sure if you remember, but over the spring and summer last year, Belinda and the mayor and MP Pettipies or MPP Randy Pettipies and MP Nader, we all went out on various days and kind of crashed the downtowns and handed out masks and handed out locally loyal dollars to people to encourage them to shop downtown. We were really just showing our appreciation for them shopping in our community, being kind, wearing their masks. It was at a very difficult transition at that point. One thing of note, I mean, we're just plugging away doing our thing, but it was recognized on a Canadian platform for being an innovative response to COVID. So hats off to all the crew who worked on Locally Loyal and to our business community for being so responsive and receptive to all these new programs that we push out for you. So, and the other thing, we've hosted 3 of our show and tell events. And really, it's just a forum and a platform for businesses, business owners to get together and in a relaxed, easygoing medium where they can just chat, maybe hash out some difficult situation, or even shout out some wins that they've had. And so those have been exceptional. We will probably pick those up again in the fall. We did a 3-part series, so look for those coming soon. Next, so as mentioned before, another response to COVID, we did rolling calls. So Belinda and I, so partnership again with the town and the chamber, we did reach out rolling calls to our businesses, not because we had to, because we really, really care about our businesses. And we wanted to check in and just, what can we do? How can we be of help to you? How can we serve you better? And did you know about grants? So it was a great opportunity to get feedback from our businesses and hear what their struggles might be, and to be able to help connect them with resources or funding opportunities, as well as just a touch point and to chat to our business community. So it was really worthwhile. We made over 400 calls and we will continue to do so. So thank you for all your feedback and for always being receptive to us reaching out to you. We really, really appreciate and value it. Our wonderful partners at the Saugeen Economic Development Corporation, they are just fantastic and always thinking of new and innovative ways to be able to support businesses. So a while back, you may probably saw some emails and posts about the Business Resurgence Program. It's important to note there are still spaces available. This program has not gone away, but the time is running out. There are some excellent resources for all different sorts of industries that we can connect you with. So if you have questions about this or you're interested in more information, please connect with myself and I'll be able to give you more information and pass you along the way. And lastly, just to further toot the horn of our Think Minto First program, this is really a shout out to all of our not-for-profit organizations who run this fundraiser. Think Minto First has been extremely successful, but we have generated over $75,000 in sales since 2019. That does include the online portal, but this keeps money in the pockets of our businesses. This keeps them going. It's a way that they can generate some revenue even if they're closed, but it also is a great fundraiser for not-for-profit organizations. So the Harrison Horticultural Society, this amazing group of people. They run this program annually, and every year they just keep selling more. I don't know how they do it, but hats off to these people. They are just outstanding. This year they sold over $15,000 in under a month. So I don't know, but you guys, bravo to you, and keep up the great work. So if anyone wants more information or would like to be part of the Think Minto First program and you're not on that program, just reach out. I'm happy to sign you up. It's very, very painless process. So now I'm going to turn it over to our digital service squad person, Ashley Noble. She's also the treasurer of the Minto Chamber of Commerce.
Hi everyone, my name's Ashley Noble. It's nice to meet you all virtually. I'm here to help businesses become more comfortable with their digital marketing, and it doesn't cost anything. So if you're interested in that, you can contact me by calling me. I can leave that info in the question and answers column and my email. And the next thing that we have planned, whoever wants to next it. We have this webinar plan for May 5th, and it's how to use Canva for businesses. So this is just to learn how to create posts that represent your business's brand and to learn how to build a brand kit. If you're interested, you can register there. This is really helpful for small businesses because it helps you target your audience better. And this stuff just is very beneficial for you guys.
Great. So back to me again. I'm just going to quickly celebrate a couple of cool things happening at Launch It. Launch It has not gone away. We are very much still there and working, albeit remotely, but we have had some changes with our tenants. So first off, I would like to congratulate and acknowledge Kathy Butcher. She has been she's a Sun Life financial advisor and has been my neighbor and friend since she started here in Minto. And Kathy is always just so supportive of all the initiatives going on in the downtowns, and she's just a wonderful person. She has graduated from the Launch It space and has moved to the downtown. She is where McEntee Real Estate used to be, up by the lights there. So congratulations to you, Kathy, and thank you for your continued support for Minto and for Launch It Minto. The new changes coming, we have 2 new tenants to welcome. You may have seen some happenings and new signage going on in the retail space where Kathy used to be. We have Melissa Miller. She's a registered dental hygienist. She is opening an office there, and she will be opening in the coming weeks and opening up her practice. She's still able to open under the new restrictions, but please help us in welcoming Melissa. And when we are able to, we'll have ribbon cuttings and all those celebrations. We also welcome Betty McTagg. Betty has been a chiropodist and a certified orthotics specialist in Mount Forest for almost 40 years. So she is moving over to Minto. She sold her building there in Mount Forest and heard such wonderful things about the Minto business community and wanted to be a part of it. So we recruited her and brought her on over. She will be opening May 1st at the launch facility. Again, she is essential. So if you would like more information or to send well wishes, please just connect with us. And again, as soon as we're able to celebrate these new businesses coming to Minto, we certainly will, and we will let you know. So the last little thing, I wanted to get some feedback, and there is a poll coming for this one here too. Launch It Minto, we really do value our training opportunities and things that we are able to bring to the business community to learn and help them grow. So we have been approached to host a webinar about just overcoming barriers post-COVID and how to kind of the next steps and to move forward. We understand everyone is tired and everyone is worn out, but we would like to try and help you develop a plan and move things forward. So would you be interested in attending a webinar such as this? So I believe there's a poll coming up, so we'll get your feedback. Coming along there. Great. So while the results are just tallying up there, I think it's important to note that at Launch It and the Chamber, we are always open to hearing any struggles or any issues that you're having. Please reach out to us if you're looking for training on certain specific topics. That's what we are here for. Just reach out to me and say, hey, Summer, I need some training on this or that, and I will try and find you that. It's especially easy now with virtual. You can hop in on training from all sorts of places. So please stay connected with us. It's very valuable to us. So thank you very much. So it looks like a lot of people are unsure, but a close second is yes. So we will follow up with dates and times that we will be hosting this webinar, and we look forward to it. Heather, this is you.
Thanks, Summer. So in addition to being chamber president, I'm also the new chair of Launch It Minto, and I took the reins over from Glenn Hall, who helped lead this organization for about 5 years right from the start. So I'm happy to continue working with Launch It. We've got some more exciting things coming up. You'll recall last year we launched a new brand for Launch It and adjusted some of the positioning and approach that we were taking to our training and our target audiences. And so we're really just helping to bring that brand to life inside the space. And so we're working with a local interior designer to enhance the space and make it more workable. We're all working from home these days, and I think that trend will continue, particularly as we see new residents coming to the community and working remotely. But it can be lonely working alone. I know I work by myself in my office, and it's really isolating. So I'm looking forward to when I can get back into Launch It and spend a few days there a month. But really, we're looking to enhance the space and make it more friendly for co-working and collaboration and networking as well. So watch out for more sneak peeks behind the scenes. You'll also have noticed that we have new signage as well. So again, just making sure that the new branding is being applied across the building and inside and outside. In addition to those space enhancements, we're also looking at making Launch It a destination for new residences and businesses as a welcome center. It sort of already is that, but we're really just trying to make that better and more impactful and make it warm and welcoming for everyone who's new to the community, whether they're a business owner or not. And we are always, as Summer just alluded to, we're always looking for new opportunities to learn and bring new ideas for business exploration to Launch It. So if you have things that you're looking for, or you have needs, or you just, you need to chat about something, let us know and we'll find a way to fill that need for you. All right, so we are nearing the end here. We're just about ready to open it up for Q&A. So I'm going to pass it back to Mayor George Bridge, and he will answer any of your questions.
And I'm going to start promoting people to panelists so that you can share your video in that. So that'll be taking place, just so you're aware.
Okay, thanks. And thank you, Heather, for your emceeing today. It was excellent. And this new format, I'm hoping we get some good information that we can use for our follow-up. And one of the things I did want to mention is the fact that all levels of government have been very good under this COVID problem and trying to work with both the chambers, the businesses, the residents. And I must just reach out to both Randy and John. And as far as the county goes, I guess I'll talk about the county, but everybody's been working together with the town. And a lot of the programs you're seeing, a lot of the BRNEs, the extra money, that came from the other levels of government. They understand that the municipal level is the one that delivers the packages. And they've done a really good job of getting out to us and take advantage of all those projects and possible things that are happening out there. I mean, the county came up with $1 million at the beginning for loans. Some of our businesses took those loans. We've got some good help for residents if they can't work. And we're not out of this yet. And we're going to be working for the next few months, I believe, until we get the vaccinations done. But I think the light is at the end of the tunnel now, and I think we can get there. So just bear with us. and try your best to follow the rules and regulations that are out there. And let's get through this. And so we can get to that near, I like that term, Heather, the new normal, because it is going to be a new normal. But you know, from this, Ashley, your programming and the fact that we got a lot of people online, businesses can do more things now. Just the cooperation was amazing. And the other thing that I really want to say before we get into questions is that, like, we're ready. And when we open up, man, we're just going to take off. Minto is ready. I mean, we've prepared and we're excited. And when we can do some things, you're going to see some amazing stuff happen in Minto over the next year or so. So thank you for being here today. And then we'll open up for questions.
And
Thanks.
Summer, if you can stop sharing the screen, then we should be able to see everyone.
Wow, there's everybody.
Look at that.
There you all
Hi,
are.
everybody. Yeah, that's great. I'd like to see everybody. It's unfortunate we had to do it the other way, but I think we got some good feedback, Belinda, from that. And I believe one of the questions on there was the we'll be sending this out. Are we not?
Yes, so we are actually recording. You'll see the little record in the top, and our friends at Whiteman have agreed they're going to air this on Whiteman TV, but we will be sharing the link with everyone. So yeah, by all means, share away. The more people know what's going on, the better it is, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, any questions?
Everybody wants to get to work.
Yeah, we're like bang on 9 o'clock, so.
And just there is some media on here. I just want to thank the media for what they've done through this whole year, so that we've really cooperated with us wherever they can, and thank you for that.
Everyone just wanted to see each other's faces. No
I
question. No questions.
I know. I'm getting a little sick of looking at my face, Belinda, but that's a Zoom thing. It's happening to me.
Somebody there won't let me start my video, so they don't want to see my face.
Yeah, Randy, that's all right.
Try that, Randy.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks everybody. There he is.
It wasn't intentional, I promise.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well,
Amazing. Okay. Well, thank you, Mayor Bridge, for your time, and all of the Town of Minto staff for bringing all of the amazing initiatives to us and sharing them with us this morning. A reminder for everyone that you can access the 2020 year in review on the Town of Minto website, but you'll get a link to that in the follow-up email that you'll get, which will also include a link to the survey. Make sure you fill it out so you can get your $10 gift card and enjoy breakfast or lunch on us. And a call to action and a challenge for you as business owners. It's really, really hard not to have FaceTime with each other, but we can still support each other. So I encourage you today, right now, go and leave a review for a local business on Google or on Facebook, whatever platform is comfortable for you, and support each other in the best ways that we can. So thank you. Happy Friday.
thanks everybody. Stay
Have a
safe.
great one.
Yep. Bye-bye.